So it's upper body today. So arms. So it's more like shoulders, arms, triceps is what it looks like. And then some abs for today's workout. So I'm just waiting for my workout to begin so I can do some stretching and get ahead and get this done today. Maybe I can do 12. I really wanted to do this morning, but I had the worst headache. And it wasn't because I wasn't hydrated. It wasn't because I didn't already have like my food and stuff like that. I think it was just maybe stress. But I still have a little bit of that headache going on. So today's adventure, by the way, while I'm still waiting, is went for my morning walk with Mystique. And like I said, I didn't work out in the morning, but I did get my walk in with Mystique. And so we were on the way back, the back loop, and really cute little black dog with an orange leash came running out of, up toward Mystique, and myself, mainly to Mystique. And was like little waggly tail, everything else, but it looked like as if it had gotten loose from its owner. So of course I take the leash, I'm looking for a license, a tag or on a collar, no collar, no license. And so I'm looking to see, is there anyone looking for this dog? Is anyone driving the neighborhood slow looking for a dog or anything like that? Nothing. And so as I'm walking past certain neighbors, they're usually out when I'm walking Mystique. It's like, hey, do you happen to recognize this dog? Anything like that? Nope. So I get all the way home and I put a message on our neighborhood community page to say, hey, if you've lost this dog, please reach out. I may have it, etc. And so I did get a message from a neighbor to say, hey, try and reach out to animal control and whatnot. See if there's maybe a chip or maybe someone could have reached out to animal control. A few hours later, I did get a message from the same person. Hey, someone did call and told us the dog's name and whatnot and is looking, etc. Now, all day long, this puppy, call it Homeless Sally, sweet as can be, maybe definitely under 25 pounds, mixed with some kind of long hair terrier, I can assume. Definitely a mutt, but adorable, absolutely adorable. Wants lots of love, lots of energy, very strong for her size, by the way. But Mystique Alicious was like, this is a no for me. She was not happy. If John's expressions could be in dog format, that was Mystique. She was not a happy camper. And while I was working, while this puppy was over here running around and Mystique was like trying to tell it, settle. Not like rambunctiously or anything like that, but periodically you'll hear this low growl, which is really funny because again, Mystique has been pretty much mute this whole time, but it's official. I have heard her growl. I've heard her bark. Both are quite scary. Now that I've heard it, she's not a continuous barker. She is a staccato bark. I'm letting you know, back up kind of thing. But able to reach out to this puppy's family. Hey, come by the house. You can come pick her up and everything else. But what I have realized is we are either, if we do have two dogs, both have to be very calm. We've always had like a calm dogs or animals, but can turn up if they have to. But Mystique was just like, mm-mm. And in fact, once that puppy left with her family, she had this look like, finally, and don't do it again. So I had nothing but meetings this most of the afternoon with work, and so trying to juggle between the mute and unmute so that, couldn't hear any of the rambunctiousness or anything like that. But yeah, definitely only going to be one dog family right now. Unless we can have another dog that has Mystique's personality that's just chill. like I said, I want to be able for my upper body to look like I lift without having to be flexed, and I've never had that, especially for upper body. Never had that. Lower body, when I used to do a lot of running, high school and college, yeah, but I was also built like a number 2 pencil at the time. So this would be, the weight I was then is not the weight I want to be now, but I definitely want to look like I lift weights even when I'm just relaxed. So that is my goal. Drop set. Weights overhead. Unsteady or not cool. Tuesday's workout in the books. I'm gonna go do my cool down and dynamic stretching, get a meal in, and put my workout in for tomorrow on the board. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.